Hello and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. Looking at 3250 coming on up. A free Samurai Dakin cover. Not a bad thing, right? Especially following quick on the heels of another legendary token, 25 CP. Yada 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 yada. Good stuff. It's a good thing I already have them champed. It's just another champ reward, but still, for those of you who don't have them champed, you look forward to that. Anyways, what are we doing here today? One little thing, we call it the Crash the Titans. I need to get that done with. I need that legendary token. I'm sure you all agree that those are kind of necessary. I got a quick question for anyone listening out there, anyone watching. I did just a hair bit of research, nothing much. I didn't want to click too deep down the rabbit hole lest I fall in. Get a couple of comments once in a while on the videos saying promo SM. I don't know if that's what it's spelled as. I don't know. If you know anything about it, if it's supposed to be good, bad, let me know. I seem to have got a couple of mixed reactions when I looked on Google. One or two things said, hey, it's a social media tool. It's good for marketing and stuff like that. People wanting to upvote you. But then I saw other things saying that it's like a bot and just generates extra spam and whatnot. So I have no clue. I'm not going to click into it. I'll delete it if I have to, but I don't know. It's not causing me any harm right this minute, so I'm not worried. Just figured I'd ask you guys, the pros. Thank you very much. On with the show. What are we doing? Not that. Nope. We're just doing Deadpool Daily. That's right. Just the Crash the Titans. That's all we're doing. Oh boy. Against 5-star Captain Marvel. Now, thankfully she's not fully kitted. She's only at all 3s. 3 for red, yellow, green. That means her hardest hitting powers, her red and her green, aren't going to do that much of a hit. Her yellow, which does do damage as well, isn't going to hit that much either. It's something to think about, honestly. I just mentioned all 3 of her powers actually do damage. Now, the red one actually has to fire a repeater, and the repeater does damage, but you get the point. The green one only does damage if you have it at 5. Otherwise, there's a countdown that has to go down to 5. Countdown has to count down to do the damage. But point in case, not every character does damage. I can talk today on all 3 powers. Never thought about that till now. Anyways, Captain Marvel, the 5-star version, has a how do I say? Has a really sad story of going from a somewhat useful character in this game to a very slightly used character in this game now. And that's me being generous. When 5-star Captain Marvel came out, she came with this caveat that when you destroy tiles, and her green can easily destroy tiles, mind you, by it blasts through a row, right? It allows you to destroy all friendly enemy tiles, all that stuff, and whatever happens. Well, that led to quickly an ability with Beta Ray Bill and Polaris where you use. If you got a bunch of protects in a column and Captain Marvel's green destroys it, not only do you get that nice 5-star damage that she supplies you, but you're getting 8 green for all that. And oh, what do you know? It refires because per the text of the ability, it's going to destroy more rows because of all the protects it creates. And then Polaris sits there and creates more protects all over the place, and Captain Marvel keeps firing, and it's fun. It was, at least. They didn't like that, they being the developers. They didn't like that we found this little nugget of fun and quickly nerfed her. Now she doesn't destroy friendly tiles with her green, and hence you can't milk that ability anymore. And there goes the only real reason we were playing her, be quite honest. She still has some utility in other ways. Her green, just as is, even as a passive, will help make more green AP as a countdown tile. Kind of like how 3-star Scarlet Witch will make purple tiles for you. Well, this green tile just it makes AP. You just gain green AP every few turns. It's not as good as it might sound. There's no chance at cascades. There's no chance at board shake. It just gives AP. That's it, and it resets. It's a repeater, so that's nice. But really, at the end of the day, it takes too long to go off to really be a consistent, awesome source of green AP. Her yellow has this nice is it yellow? No, it's the red. I'm sorry. The red has a nice passive where if you destroy a friendly strike tile if anyone destroys a friendly strike tile by any means other than matching it, you get a yellow AP. One yellow AP. It's not really worth it in the end. I mean, I believe you me, we've been trying to find, and by we, I mean people on the forums as well, you know who you are. I've been trying to find ways to maximize that. Like if you could trade in a bunch of strikes for a bunch of yellow AP somehow and make some sort of loophole out of that, it's not there. I mean, if it is, it's not worth it compared to all the other meta stuff we have. So at the end of the day, 5-star Captain Marvel is kind of a dud now because, you know, they kind of nerfed her into the ground. She's not Wasp bad, but, you know, she's not that much farther up the chain either. It's kind of sad. Sure, she packs a punch on her abilities when she hits, but like I said, her red's a repeater. You have to wait a couple turns to get that payoff. Her green is a countdown after, you know, once you get enough AP, that is. And her yellow knocks someone or herself airborne to dodge some damage, which is nice, don't get me wrong. But then she comes down and does some little bit of damage, and it's no big deal. It's not like a giant amount of damage. So, anyways, we're deliberating, aren't we? Let's move on. See who we're going to fight 5-star Captain Marvel with. Talos. I'll admit, we knew this was coming. If you're looking in the shops at all, you can kind of see who the featured people are, right? We knew Talos was coming. Yuck. 5-star Captain Marvel is not impressive. You know who's less impressive? Talos. Now, I know they're tied together because of the movie, right? But that's really it. There's not a ton else going on here. Interestingly enough, they are on opposite ends of the color spectrum. She's got a red, yellow, green. This guy's got a purple, blue, black. Yeah, he's easily one of the worst characters in the game, though. Let's get into it. Why is he so bad? Let's see here. We'll start with the purple, which is pretty lackluster. For 7 purple, put it at 5 too to give it its best traits, right? Create 4 trap tiles that shapeshift you into the targeted enemy. And while any of them are on the board, so even just one of them remains, you steal 2 AP in the shapeshifted target's strongest color anytime you make a match of that color. So break that down. If the targeted character's color is red, which in this case it is, we're going to steal 2 red AP from the target every time we match red. That's it. Only when matching red. If their strongest color is red, but there's no reds to match, those trap tiles are literally doing nothing. You're not getting anything out of this. You do have trap tiles on the board, so I guess if you team them with Mr. Sinister, you can make use of those. But you're using Talos still. Anyways, let me move on. You can see that it's very lackluster. There's just a reminder, there's 7 different colors on the board, and that's including team up tiles if you count white as a color on the board. Okay? 7 different colors on the board, and only one of them is going to get you the benefit when these trap tiles are out there. Anyways, moving on. Blue. Stunning Blow. One of the better powers that he has. It costs 9, unfortunately, but it does stun him for 4 turns, which is nice, and get a blue 1-turn countdown that destroys 5 AP in the enemy team's strongest color. Now, you notice I would have that one at 5, and that's because it's stunned for 4 turns. The destroying AP is a nice little touch. It's not really the whole reason we do put it at 5, though. Finally, a skill match. This is probably the main reason was made, but it falls flat because they made this ability before they really made damage calculations the way they are now. Damage calculations Nowadays, if someone's match damage goes up, this number in this chart goes up. Like, just, as they say, tit for tat. So, like, if your black match damage goes up by 30, this number would actually say 108 right there, okay? Talos doesn't necessarily do that, and some of the older match damage increased characters don't do that. It's kind of like a number behind the scenes where, oh cool, it's still a 78 for black, right? But I make the black match and then it adds the damage on afterwards, and it doesn't really tank for the character like it should. He doesn't become a tank in those colors. Anyways, black, just so you see what it does, for every AP you have in the enemy team's strongest color, so in this case, let's say against Captain Marvel again, right, red, more than they do, your match damage increases by 28%, which is a decent number to be quite fair. If Talos is shapeshifted, his match damage increases by 39% instead, the max of 585%, which is pretty giant, okay? It's for every AP you have in the enemy team's strongest color, so only that one color, more than they do. Now his match damage increases, so it's all his colors increase in match damage. But you have to have it stronger in that one color. So in this case, let's say we're doing Captain Marvel, and it's red. And if we have 10 red and they have 5 red, then we have 5 higher than them. So we're going to get 5 times 28% more match damage on all of our colors. If I'm shapeshifted, that's 5 times 39 on all my colors. Okay? But here's the kicker. To get more AP than your opponent in their strongest color means you have to match their colors. Well, guess what? If I'm going against a red strong character, I have to deal with this 13 strength red AP, red damage tile BS. Let's call it what it is. I have to do weak matches in order to build up my power. You getting it now? Why he's one of the worst characters? To get to use his passives, you actually have to match worse colors more often than not. Now, the only time this would honestly not be a problem is if I'm maybe going against someone who purple is their strongest color. Well, purple's my strongest color. Awesome. Then I have a good reason to match it. And plus, I need to shapeshift anyways, right? Or blue wouldn't be bad because we like the stun from Stunning Blow. So, but in this case, it's red. So we have to use our weakest, one of our weakest colors to gain AP. Just so Captain Marvel won't have that AP, and B, so we'll finally get to use our passive ability. This is one of probably the main reason Talos is not meta or even thought about in any way, shape, or form. Let's get rid of these boosts because it's, we don't do like that in these. And here we go. 1-on-1 Talos versus 5-star Captain Marvel. Crash the Titans. Animation's on. Let's get to it. That stinks. I see a red match. I see 2 red matches, and we're going to need them. So, let's have at it. So I have 6 red. Her strongest is red. Okay? So mine, see how the numbers didn't go up? 101 purple, 89 blue, 78 black. Okay? So right now, my current increases by 168%. So now I'm going to match this black just to kind of show you what I got going on here. Or, this blue, because blue is stun. See how the number moved up to her like 267, but she took 700 and something damage. Watch again. I'm going to move this black to the right. I'm not moving it left like they think I should. I'm going to move it to the right. The number going up is going to be his normal damage, 78 times 3. But look at the damage she actually takes. 627 as opposed to 234. So he actually does do the damage, but it doesn't reflect in his stats at all, so he'll never become the tank. So, and that's just another reason why he's just not good. Anyways. And here comes the Photon Rush. Now this ability destroys tile on the 2 turns to stop the enemy attack. Destroy the tile's row, excluding friendly special tiles. For each friendly special tile on the row, destroy 1 additional row, excluding friendly special tiles. See how that excludes friendly special tiles now? It used to not do that. It used to destroy them, and you'd get the benefits from doing so per Beta Ray Bill or whoever else you're going to do with that. So, can you imagine if you did this with, like, I don't know, a lot of characters. Kate Pride, for instance, taking all those benefits of those tiles and putting it into that one countdown she has. Just, I don't know, you could do a lot of things with it, but they decided it was better to not be strong. I sound a little better when I say it, and I don't mean to, but it's just, I mean, come on. Was it really that bad to have her have that ability? There's red. Should take it. Oh, I did 105 damage with that match. Look out, world. 1,000 per match right now, if I'm matching a decent color. It doesn't look like it when you do it, but you just gotta look closely. 667, 1539. Okay, so now I'm gonna stun her, which that countdown is going to get rid of 5 of her red AP. So then I'll have 16 red over her instead of the 12 that I have over her now. So that, just to look again, doing 448% more. Well, let's shapeshift. Now it's 585% more. That's just max. So this is going to do max damage here when I do this match. Take a look. Black for 1,600 damage. Not bad, really, if you think about it, for being Talos. But that's what they kind of assume that you're going to do with him. But they don't tell you how that works. You see that number go up. It's easy to miss what actually happens up there in the damage. Why am I matching this red right now? I don't know, just because I can. Really, because there's not too many matches out there to be quite fair. And she destroyed her own tile. It's like she's giving up. I'll take that. Thank you. And that's that. Sorry to say, that might be one of the harder fights to win if you don't have him covered correctly, because you're going to have to rely on either that stun or getting a lot of the enemy's strongest, in this case red, AP over them. That shapeshift ain't going to pull you out of it. It's just not. You'll get more AP, sure, but I don't think that's enough to bank off of. Anyways, so that was Talos' Crash of the Titans. And that's all we got for now. Did you see the new 4-star coming out? Reptile? Am I saying it right? Reptile? R-E-P-T-I-L. I know I've been self-proclaimed, not the biggest comic buff ever. But that one lost me entirely. I never heard of that character, so interesting. I kind of like seeing extra representation, though. It's good to not see another Spider-Man, another Hulk, another Captain America. It's good to see diversity. So, good stuff. Oh, and in case anyone's wondering, I did spend those extra 800 5-star shards. They went into Okoye. Because, well, let's face it, her plus Immortal Hulk is just too good. Another level or two in Okoye is nothing to sneeze at. Might as well take it. So, anywho, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys real soon. We know more events are coming up right around the corner. Talk to you later, y'all. Bye.